This man is pregnant. Crazy, eating 50 eggs every day. What is it about a man getting pregnant? The man's name is Artist. It's a swimmer. The only opponent on the swimming team is his good friend Xiaojun. Xiaojun looks handsome, even more talented than Artist. And there's a beautiful girlfriend, Xiaomicho, who is the winner of life. But one night a few months later, Xiaomei actually jumped out of the swimming pool and committed suicide. From then on, Xiaojun couldn't recover after a setback. I have no intention of training to sing the moon. Artist lost his biggest competitor, successfully won the championship in the competition, but I want to enter a higher level brave team. Artist needs to work harder, to train skills. Coach, make him eat a raw egg every day. Artist, however, feels that he exercises so much every day. A raw egg is not enough. So I eat several times every day. But since I started eating raw eggs, Artist's body is beginning to show abnormalities, active nausea and vomiting, slightly raised lower abdomen. Even team members joked about him eating too much recently. The abdominal muscles are all together. Artist's heart began to panic. He sneaked into the hospital and had himself examined. Unexpectedly, I heard the clear sound of fetal movements in my stomach. Artist is completely stupid. Suddenly, no, scared him into throwing everything away. Run home in panic. He still needs to continue training. I still have to participate in the competition. What's wrong with having a big belly? Moreover, there is clearly something wrong with this fetus. Artist, hide in the room. Pick up the knife and aim it at your stomach. Look at this man's big belly. This is not a beer belly. This man is pregnant. He aimed his knife at his stomach, trying to dig out the fetus. But ultimately, I'm still afraid that he won't be able to take action. Can only vent anger into the stomach. The pain is still on my own. This kind of strange thing. I can't tell anyone. Artist can only bear it on his own. His mental condition is getting worse and worse. But a new competition has arrived. Artist can only use a bandage to tightly restrain the protruding belly. But just 1 second before the start of the game, the referee saw that Artist's condition was not correct. Want to come forward and inquire, but he was thrown into the swimming pool by Artist, who was in a daze. In full view of everyone, Artist runs into desolation. When parents discover it, Artist has fainted at home. His parents rushed him to the hospital. Artist knows he can't hide it anymore. Just tell your parents about your pregnancy. Of course parents don't believe it. You are not doctors. Come here and talk about it. The examination results showed that he was only pregnant due to abdominal muscle fluid, which is probably due to the hallucination caused by the excessive pressure during our test competition. Artist touched his belly. 8-pack abdominal muscles. Neat and tidy. What else is there with a big belly? Artist breathed an instant of relief. It's so rare to have a good sleep. But the door to the ward suddenly opened in the middle of the night. Someone came in. Cover Artist's mouth tightly. This man is sleeping. Suddenly, a hand tightly covering her mouth took her away. Wait for him to wake up again. Has been dragged onto the diving platform. The person who took him away is actually his best friend. Mrs. Xiaojun is Artist's girlfriend Xiaomei. Kill. But Xiaojun found out through Xiaomei's phone that Xiaomei did not commit suicide. So Artist also likes Xiaomei. But Xiaomei and Xiaojun have a great relationship. Naturally impossible to accept. Artist forcibly wants to be close to Xiaomei, missed in the struggle to kill Xiaomei, and disguised her as suicidal. After Xiaojun found out the truth, to avenge Xiaomei, so he brought Artist onto the diving platform. I planned to give tooth for tooth, forge a scene of Artist's suicide. But just as he turned his head to tie the rope, originally unconscious Artist slowly stood up, jumped off the platform, trying to escape. Xiaojun followed closely and jumped down to chase after him. But Xiaojun has only been focusing on going online for a while now, for training purposes. My physical fitness is no longer as good as Artist's. Absence. Unexpectedly, he was counterkilled by Artist in the end. Then Artist repeated his old tricks, disguising Xiaojun as a suicide victim, escaped once again. In the upcoming competition, Artist has won championships time and time again. When he stands on the podium, he saw in a daze the scene where the three of them were playing in the water. How happy it was at that time. Now, despite his glory, but there wasn't even anyone who could celebrate together. Artist left tears of regret for the first time. He will be consumed by pain for the rest of his life.